Hey, this is Larry Fulmer. It's Thursday, September 4th. It's about 11:28 my time in the morning. I haven't made many videos today, so I thought I'd jump right on in here. A couple of things I've seen online lately, especially this morning, it's already happened. Okay. Okay, first on the Epstein files, wanting the government to release it, wanting the FBI to release it, etc., etc., and nobody wants it gone. So here come the victims, saying they know who they were, and they're going to release it. There you go. What better proof do you need than the victims of Epstein Island to come forward and say, so and so did it, so and so did it, and so did it, and then there's no more excuse for the government to not go out and press charges on those that are still alive, to include Donald Trump, who backed Epstein to get that fucking island. Don't believe me? Go do your own research. He's involved from the start to the stop, whether he says so or not. So I kind of want to keep up with this, what's going on with these women who are testifying that they were the victims. They're going to make it legal, and it's going to be public. Let Congress try to be quiet about that when they name half of everybody, and maybe some of those in Congress, political leaders for decades. That's just wrong. I'm sorry. I ain't even going to watch this bullshit about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and what Trump wants to do with health care. Trump should be in jail. He's an illegal president. He's illegitimate. They admitted it and laughed about it. And still Congress does absolutely nothing. When they take Trump and his administration out, they need to take out all of Congress. It all needs to be wiped clean. It's the only way. And I don't care if anybody's put back in those offices or not. I really don't give a shit. So you come on down. Sometime last night, it was released out on the internet that some Republicans and some Democrats are joining forces to ban Congress from trading stocks, inside information, whatever you want to call it. It's funny they make laws about certain things and then they've already bought the stock before it goes up again. Who you want to call? Not nobody in Washington, that's for sure. So you come on down. Let me see, I saw something else. Where was it? I haven't removed anything. Now they're asking AI how to stop Donald Trump's takeover, fascist takeover. It's a little late. You can stop it now, but you can't stop it from happening. It's already happening. Oh, buddy. So, yeah. I took the Lost Ways. They have let me get another window here. Hold on just a second. I need another window, and all, and herbals, and blah, 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 blah. And I think this is it. Yep, this is it. If you know about the Lost Ways books and all those things and different things about them, from those, with that same woman, did I put that book up? I put the book up. Hold on just a moment. I gotta get this book. I started with this book right here, Forgotten Home Apothecary. 250 remedies like this all in the back. I mean, they got all kinds of remedies and shit, right? Tells you how to make it, herbs, what to do, what you need, any notes you need to know. You got snore relief here. You make a jelly. It tells you how to make a jelly for that. You've got compresses, flu shots. It's like a little jello thing. They call it flu shot. See that? You need squeezed apples, carrots, some agar flakes, some echinacea, a half a cup of echinacea tea, which you can make. It tells you how to do that in another place. And then you can optionally add honey or maple syrup for sweetness if you don't want to just add sugar. Honey or maple syrup. Either way. On the opposing page, it has antiviral pine needle tincture. What they're talking about here is white pine, not yellow and not that red pine that we have. Fresh white pine needles, high proof alcohol, like 100% vodka or 80 or above. And then you have the instructions for it are over here. Now, this is one of these expensive books. It's like, to me, I mean, it's like $37 for this book. So, and it's by Nicole Appelian, if I'm getting her name right, Appelian. Now, I was looking online. Let me put this on my table over here because I might want to grab it again. I don't have no herbs growing or nothing yet. But I'm going to. So what I have to do is I have to buy up the herbs to last me approximately, not knowing how much I'm going to use. I think it's cheaper for me at my age and with my issues with my back and all, having to lose weight, which I've lost 27 pounds now since July. The end of July and August, I've lost 27 pounds, so that's pretty good. I got a good ways to go. But the point is, this little mouse don't stay on for very long. I'm going to go ahead and plug it up and see if it'll record while I'm plugged it up. I don't think it'll record while it's plugged up. Doesn't look like it. So anyway, I've been buying herbs from several places online. I'm buying them in 4 to 8 ounces. I'm not buying a pound of anything because I don't think a solid pound of anything dried is that's going to be more than I need. Now, on the items that I've got for my herbal hobby, okay, I'll go back to this lost ways things in a minute. You can see I've put some things up in the cabinet that have to do with little spoons and knives and whatnot that you need to cut shit up. And they're on this desk that I had, but since I've switched this over the weekend, if you didn't catch that other video, I've switched this room around. Now I'm facing what I did have my back to, and this is the other side of that wall. That's a 36-inch wire shelf with all, the top shelf has my search stuff plus some hats, and you come down, there's some first aid packages and water, And then everything else below that is some daily stuff that I could need or use if shit hit the fan, including some food items in these two rigid, they come from Home Depot. They're rigid tote boxes. The bottom one is wheeled, and I got two wheeled ones. There's two stacks. That stack over there in the back is the humanitarian stuff. I'd really like to get that out of here. I would. But anyway, so that's where that is. I'm going to add another shelf right here at the window. And then on this wall here, that was behind me and was blank, I've put in three 16-inch glass shelves. And right now they're holding books and like some vodka to make stuff. Is holding some olive oil. I've got 3 things of herbs that have come in. I got my mortars and pistols up there. I've got 3. Plus the brass one that's over there on that table. If you go from the internet thing in the corner, the presser, there, and then that brass thing, which is a little further over, you can't really see it. Oh, now you can. You can see the handle goes down. That stuff right there it's a brass mortar. My stone ones are up here. So I've got like 11 books now because one came in last night. So 11 books just on herbal things. Antivirals, antivirus. You've got edible foods of the southeast, because that's where I live, in the southeast. I got a book on edible stuff in the southeast. It's a pretty good book because I done looked through it and read it. I mean, I read it and, I kind of skimmed back over it, what was standing out to me where I creased a little page kind of thing. There's a herb Bible. If you hear somebody tell you a name and you don't know about it, you can go look it up in the herb Bible, see what it is, what it's good for, and what it does. I got an old one because it was cheaper. This is a herb Bible by Earl Mendels. Looks like this, right? It's a little Bible. I mean, you can see it's short, but it is chock full of information. Witch hazel, it's not that much on witch hazel to apply as necessary. There's a section on herbs in the Bible, blah, 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 That's only about a page long. Herbs from around the world, and you've got a whole bunch of things. And then, but all the books, see my pages are starting yellow. I've had this book here about, did I put it? I've had this book since August of '08. See that? I had this book and one other that was my references for everything I've done up till last week. So, and it's a good book. It really is. I like it a lot. I've used it a lot. Since I got it, I've used it a lot. Sometimes I'll go buy tinctures and herbal supplements and things like that. I want to do it and make it myself so I know exactly what's in it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what's in it to make it. I mean, I know you got to buy vodka, straight vodka, and, white vodka. I've got, I'm not moving all that to stand up there and get that, but I'm not going to do it. Because it's probably all going to fall. I got a little round table here on top of my little stand. And It's not easy to pick that thing up and slide it somewhere because there's no wheels on it or nothing, but I got a solution for that coming. So, anyway, the Lost Ways books, and there's, I don't know how many of them there is. I've got like 3 right now. And the Lost Skills Academy.com. And when I upload this, I'll put that link in the description. The Lost Skills Academy.com has a course on herbalist. Herbalist, and they got a certificate at the end. It's about 5 hours of videos and stuff that you can take it and do it at your own pace, which is really key to me. I like to do things in my own pace. I try to have things in here so while somebody's doing it, I can do it and see it and do it at the same time, stopping and forwarding and everything. And I can do what they say they're doing. You following me? So I've done it at least one time. And if I've got the herbs, that's the thing. I've got the vodka, I've got the olive oil, I've got the sea salt. All that stuff we already had around here for doing other things. I've been making elderberry tincture for probably the last 2 decades. We are definite believers. We get a sniffle or we get a runny nose, it's elderberry time for people in this house because we are firm believers in that stuff. It knocks it out. You take it twice a day and you'll knock it out. If you've already sick before you can get to it, we take it every 4 to 6 hours. That elderberry tincture that I made out of vodka and the berries, ooh-wee. I made a whole case of jars of elderberry tincture. I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, and we're still using the hell out of it. I don't know how many jars are left. Rhonda would have them. She keeps those in the kitchen under the cabinets because she said we use it so much. I'm like, yeah. She gets it from work. I get it from the grandkids, but here lately they're not coming around for whatever reason of the children. Whatever reason, they're not coming around. So we're not getting sick as much because nobody's coming around. So anyway, about this, the LostSkillsAcademy.com. I finished this course last night and got my little diploma. I've already tried to upload and go live video, but YouTube decided that me posting my diploma as a thumbnail was an advertisement. So that live didn't go. Anyway, just know that the main thing to know about that is some valuable information. I think it's information we're going to be needing as things become, let's say, more complicated in the world. Hold on just a moment. Put this as an image. Desktop. Boom. Boom. Knock that out. I want to get this bottom section too. Just a moment, please. And just in case this is to get going somewhere, I'm going to save these things in images. Save as. And sometimes you'll find out as things get older, things disappear online and etc. So I do for my own interest. I make my own little documents that I can keep and show people later if I have to. Sometimes that matters and sometimes it don't. Now, I think this is important because I don't have to make videos to tell y'all how to do some of these things. They've got this herbalist course that I just took, right? The Lost Remedies Academy Herbalist Comport. They've got the Pioneer Way course that's coming soon. They've got a Lost Art of Being a Man. And some of you really have lost that. Coming soon. Off Grid Academy coming soon. Some of these are in person, I think. They've got a Special Forces Home Defense Academy that I'm looking at that's still on sale right now for $39. Can somebody show me something I don't know? Let's see. I might take that course. They've got a wilderness survival course. I don't really need that. I think I already know that one. And they got an Amish Ways Academy. I don't know if I need that. I don't know if I need that. But I might take it. But anyway, that's what's going on. I think it's worth it. So I've covered some government things, some other things going on. I've covered what I've got going on. Why don't y'all post at the bottom of these videos and tell me what y'all are looking into at the time? That'd be nice to know. Just some know somebody's doing something. Watching my channel and they're doing this and they're doing that, you know. Even if it ain't got nothing to do with what I talk about. Maybe you'll point me at something that I need to know. Yeah, it can happen. Sure. Anyway, it's 23 minutes and counting. This is Larry Fulmer. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you coming to watch anytime. Leave questions and comments, please. I appreciate you. Be positive. Larry out.